Ahead of the 8th 2016 BRICS summit to be held in India from the 15th to the 16th, the Deputy High Commissioner of India to South Africa announced the BRICS trade fair scheduled to be held in New Delhi, and this will be from the 12th to the 14th. The High Commissioner made the announcement at the Gauteng Investment Centre at an event attended by representatives from the Federation of the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, who are on an official visit to South Africa. Well, joining us now in studio, we've got the CEO of the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency, Saki Zamkaka, and Naresh Kumar, who is the head of the Chancery at the Indian Consulate. Good to have both of you. Thank you very much for being with us here on the program. Okay, so what exactly is the BRICS trade fair and the role that we're going to play in this? What is it all about?
The BRICS trade fair is a trade fair of the BRICS country, the 5 countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. And this is the first trade fair of the BRICS country. Before that, we have been having the BRICS Business Forum on the sideline of the summit. But last year at the 7th BRICS summit at Ufa, Russia, our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, he announced that India will host the first BRICS trade fair along with the 8th summit in New Delhi.
Okay, so it's all of the respective countries coming together and showcasing products, different industries, just to try and enhance trade between the countries.
Yes,
that, in a nutshell, is what it's all about. So from a South African perspective, what kind of products are we taking there? Which kind of companies are going to be represented?
The theme of the fair is innovation and collaboration. So a lot of the focus is going to be on businesses that do innovation in various sectors. There are 20 sectors in total that have been identified as key areas. So through the Department of Trade and Industries, about 40 companies have been confirmed that are going to go in the various sectors. Of course, ICT is a big sector that we're focusing on. Agriculture is one of them. A bit of manufacturing is one of them. So there's different sectors out of the 20.
Okay, good. So it's quite a big delegation from South Africa that are going. In terms of the delegation that are visiting South Africa now from India, Naresh, what exactly are you doing here in South Africa?
We have a delegation from Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, who are the event manager and partner for this BRICS Trade Fair. And that Mrs. Sila Sudhakaran, the Assistant Secretary General, she was in Johannesburg on 5th and 6th of September, and yesterday she left for the Cape Town. So she is in now Cape Town.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay, so it's just trying to rally industries to give us an idea. In terms of how it works right now, I mean, can you give us an idea, and I leave it to either one of you, to talk about the trade between India and South Africa. I mean, let's focus on not necessarily the whole of BRICS, but just between the two countries right now. How does it stand, the trade between the two countries?
Well, it can grow a lot more than where it is now currently. Generally, between the BRICS countries, and I know you said just India, there's about 5% trade amongst all of them.
Between the countries?
Between the countries. India is one of the highest growing economies in the world, so as it grows, we hope that Indian businesses will invest in South Africa and South African businesses will also invest and export to India, because it's a large market. It has a growing middle class which consumes certain things. So as we look at agriculture, for example, we would hope that we can export South African products into the Indian market. Yeah. So as things currently stand, it's not a very big market, but it's a growing market for us.
Again, from an Indian perspective, I mean, how do you view the South African market? Where do you see the potential growth for investment here?
Yeah, as Mr. Saki told, that we have a lot of potential. We already have 150 Indian companies, those who are here in South Africa. And South Africa is our base to doing business in the SADC country. And we are hopeful that with this BRICS Trade Fair, the business will increase, because we have not reached to the potential. And even during the recent visit of our Honorable Prime Minister to South Africa, that we have put the target that in the next 5 years, the trade should be reach $18 billion.
Good. Good. So, listen, I think an event like this is hoping to bring more partnerships and to make it a lot more beneficial for both countries. So let's see what comes out of it. We wish you the best of luck. I've actually got 2 dates in front of me, so maybe you can clarify. Is it from the 15th to the 16th? Or the 12th to the 14th? I'm a bit confused. Which one is it?
There's different sections to it.
So there are different fairs happening.
So there's a trade fair, and then there's a summit, and then there's media engagement. So the different dates are for different
dates.
Okay, so it's a busy week next week.
So trade fair is from the 12th to 14th.
Excellent.
And then summit is on 15 and 16.
Got you. Now I understand. So basically it's the whole of next week. This is taking place in India, and it's the first of its kind, and I think it's going to bring in some great business between the BRICS countries. It's in New Delhi, so the focus of the BRICS trade fair, technology and goods and service available across all the BRICS nations. You know those countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, as well as South Africa, incorporating a business forum that will focus on startups and the development of young entrepreneurs. Well, talking to us about all of that, we had Saki Zamtaka, the Group CEO of the Gauteng Growth and Development Agency, and also visiting us, Naresh Kumar, Consul and Head of Chancery at the Consulate General of India. Thank you very, very much, gentlemen. Quick break. We'll see you after this.